spring, summer, and fall, each has its major sport. And when the leaves start falling in crazy patterns to the earth, there's a tang in the air and we can hear the smack of cleated toe against pigskin. Football is kingpin in the world of sports, and millions of people all over the country flock to the huge stadiums to watch the boys fight for dear old alma mater. Within a period of less than 4 months, brilliant stars are made and splashed across the front pages of newspapers. A sharp signal from a cocky quarterback, a quick flip of the ball, a leap into the air, and across the goal line for a touchdown. And it's touchdowns that count. The bigger the score, the bigger the star. It's a thrill to the player as well as the spectator. It's a big show, football, and it's not for weaklings. It takes muscle, bone, and brain. Maybe it looks easy when a smooth-running football machine mows down its opposition, or two teams are matched to a standstill. But let's go behind the game and find out something about what and how football heroes are made. Scenes like this take place in almost every college in the country, big or little, and the campuses are buzzing with prophecies. Is Smith All-American material? Is Jones first man for tackle? What's the coach got up his sleeve this year? Well, let's see. Most colleges start calling out their squads late in the summer, and the preliminary weeding process begins. The veteran player of 1 or 2 seasons is put through a routine of physical conditioning that will prepare him for a tough campaign. The newcomer is put through the same training and must prove his value as a candidate for the varsity squad. The boys have become a little flabby. Bicycling will loosen up the biceps and reduce the extra weight around the hips. This crouch will build up those legs for power and drive. Old tires and some whitewash have their use and teach the future touchdown artists how to sidestep an imaginary opponent. Hurdles are part of a track man's game, but how many times have you seen a ball carrier hurdle the line for an opening and then streak for the goal posts? All this stuff is easy, and then comes the hard work. Those padded monuments are supposed to be the enemy. Take them out of the play is the cry, and one after another the squad blocks out the dummy. In only a few weeks, those dummies will be tough young fellows who will have something to say themselves about being rubbed out of a play, and they won't be so dumb. Hi there. Drop kicking for the game that's won on that extra point. These fellows look like they've all got belly aches, but what they're learning is to hide the ball, if you can imagine hiding anything as big as a football. And here's the first real test, scrimmage. Squad A, Squad B, Squad C. Will that sophomore make good? That end position is open. Will he be as good as Brown last year? And tackle. Look at that husky fellow at guard. He's got power. The line changes from day to day, and only the coach knows who's who for the first game. It's in scrimmage that the finer points of the game are learned. It's where that sophomore shows his mettle, and where the backfield proves whether it is a good combination. One of the most important phases of a winning play is interference. The ball carrier is the one the crowds watch and cheer, but it's his teammates who clear the way for that opening around end. Remove all the opposition and anyone can carry a ball. Each man of the interference picks his opponent and removes him from the play. It's a wide end sweep with a cutback through tackle. Pretty neat. But sometimes the opponent is too good to be taken out of a play. He's got other ideas about that ball carrier. He's going to nail him for a loss. Watch this play with the end getting his man, skillfully nullifying the interference. An end has to be tough and fast. Grin and bear it, but this is as far as you go. This next play is a spinner on a line buck through center. Watch carefully for the hidden ball play and the interference opening a hole right through the center of the line for a good gain. Not many touchdowns result from this play, but it's pretty sure of long yards. When your opposition is too strong for you to gain through the line, or you find that the other fellow is punting just as good as you are, then your next bet is through the air. And here is what brings the crowds to their feet. It takes perfect execution to be effective. It's a gamble because an intercepted pass will make your name mud with the fans. But if it clicks, you become a genius. Watch this pass from quarterback to end, way down the field for a long gain. It takes your breath away because the element of failure is always present. After a long session of scrimmage, the muscles become tired, the wind short, the legs lose some of their power and drive. This is an oxygen tank. Now watch them go. Not good enough, boys. It's getting late. We've got to work fast. How about another shot of oxygen? Take a deep breath and we'll go to town. There, that's more like it. After 3 years of varsity playing, the pick of the country's football stars often go into the ranks of the professionals. Competition here is keen. Each team is made up of the toughest, the roughest, and the speediest. You've got to take as much as you can give, and under all kinds of conditions. What is it about this game that draws the crowds? It's a big show with lots of color, and it gives the spectator a chance to yell for his favorite. It's fast, it's got power, it's exciting. When one man breaks away in the open, it'll bring the crowd to their feet with a roar. Or it's that long pass which is intercepted that brings a groan. Or it's that desperate last-minute drop kick for the winning points. All these things make football thrilling. But in the end, the thing that counts is the fellow who crosses the goal line for the winning touchdown.